Hey guys, Rooster Well here for episode 1, series 1 of the Rayo Vallecano career mode in FIFA 19 in the top flight of Spain. Obviously, Rayo Vallecano are a newly promoted team based in Madrid. This is going to be an RTG in the La Liga based on bringing Rayo Vallecano to where they're supposed to be at the height and at the midst of teams like Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. As first thing that we see here is the vision and board expectations by the board of directors. And as we could see, youth development, brand exposure, and financial are on medium, as well as domestic success and continental success on very low, including keeping the team this year in the La Liga between mid-table to and not getting them relegated, as well as getting them to the round of 32 of the Copa del Rey. As we could see, the first thing we do here is go to the squad hub to check on the squad as we transfer list some players and loan some players. Obviously, the very old players who are very low rated are going to make way for younger players who we're trying to bring in the transfer window, as obviously we have that right now. The summer transfer window, we're going to look to recruit some players who will fit the 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 way we're trying to build this team around in the La Liga to keep this team up the first year and maybe go for European success and maybe domestic success further years ahead. As we could see, we transfer some players. As this guy Bangura, I'll look at his stats. He's very fast and he could be very useful on the wings. And Barba, very good player at 76 rated. Elistondo is a player that I don't know if I'm planning to sell or keep at the club because he's very old. You guys might want to tell me if he is a fan favorite at the club because he's old, and therefore I don't know if I want to sell him. He's retiring later that year. Jose Pozo as well as at the club. I think he's a former Man City youngster here at the midst of the Real Madrid of the Madrid-based club, as well as this very tall striker on loan, Alex Alegria. At our club, he could be very good at the end of headers and crosses. We could use that to effect this year. And this is the short list of players that I'm intending to bring to the club this year to strengthen this Rayo Vallecano side and to keep them up and to go for better and domestic success and overall success in the upcoming years of this career mode. As we could see, one of them is this very tall keeper. I think he's the brother of the original Milinkovic-Savic, who plays in Lazio. 6'8", an absolute beast in the air, as well as all these technical Ukrainians there, Sharpenko and Singenkov, I don't know how to pronounce that, as well as youngsters Borja Garces and Mayeho, who have a lot of potential. Seen the both of them play in the under-17 Euros, so that's the reason I brought them and put them on the short list, because they obviously have potential. And now we're setting up the training sessions for Rayo Vallecano, as obviously not many players are high potential, but some do have that graph above them, so we're going to train them. That includes De Tomas, Bangura, Pozo, the former Man City starlet, Medran, who is also with a green bar, and I think the last one is Velázquez, the center back, yes. As we simulate all, and that's our first training session of the year. And we go to our first match simulated in the European International Cup, and it's 3-0 to us against Basel. Double from De Tomas. As we get our first offer for a player that we put on the transfer list, Ba, our center back. He's pretty old and he's low rated, so we tried to sell him. He goes for pretty high fees, so we tried to offer them. They accepted a fee of 5.3 million, so we decided to go with that. Watford then came in for him, and because they were a Premier League club, we thought maybe we can drain a bit more money from Watford, but they rejected the first offer, and then wanted 4.9, so we put in 5.3, like the one that Galatasaray put in, and Javi Gracia accepted that offer. As then Aaron Vane went in for Kike, another player we transfer listed who is pretty low rated, a low rated center back again, and pretty old, and so Aaron Vane accepted that offer, and we went in our second match against Benevento in the European International Cup, which we won, and that carries us onto the third game against Lille. But first, we look at the fact that Ba had his transfer breakdown with Galatasaray, as well as Bebe injured in that previous match. So we put Embarbo, who's a 76 rated right midfielder, into the left midfielder position. Let's see if he could do bits this year on the left mid. As well as we now go into specific chances. We try to bring a striker, a left mid, and a right midfielder. Emmanuel Boateng from Levante, a colleague of Roger, and Daye from Getafe, and a very exciting prospect in the shape of Cabral from Cape Verde and plays in Sporting. As we see that we have a player sold there, and we go into our third match in the European International Cup, which is against Lille, and it ends 2-0 to us. So we go through in the International Cup to play a semi-finals match as we get two offers, one for a right back that we have, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name, as well as Mbarba. And we thought, you know what? Mbarba, although he's one of our highest rated players at the club, we might be able to drain some money out of Roy Hudson's side in Crystal Palace. And that's exactly what we did. We asked for 14 million and they accepted. So we are waiting for that deal to go through. As afterwards, we try to get a deal out of ourselves. Juan Foyth, a young Argentinian center back who puts his trade in Tottenham Hotspur. We meet Mauricio Pochettino in our little office here in Madrid to offer him some money to get the services of young Juan Foyth, as we offer 1.9, and he gets absolutely angry and leaves the room in fury as we go into our semifinals match against Cagliari, which we win 5-4 on penalties, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we're going to go for Juan Foyth in the next episode, as that deal failed, and I really want to bring him in because we need that young talent to shape this side. As then we go again, we see now all the squad reports are back for all these players that I intended to bring. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. That'd be very nice for the upcoming career mode that we're going to have here with Rayo Vallecano. Here we see all except Emmanuel Boateng, Namath, and Daye, and Cabral's scout reports. Actually, Cabral did come back 73 rated with tons of pace and skills. So we're maybe going to look to bring him in the next episode as we play the final match, the finals of the European International Cup, the preseason. We reached the finals and we are now playing it. As we set up our team here, and there we see San Siro in all its glory and the trophy that we're facing for. Nice bit of silverware can come to us in the start of the year. Obviously nothing special, just a preseason tournament, but a good bit of cash could come our way as we face Rayo AFC. We have Fabio Contrao, a former Real Madrid player, so he's going to be causing havoc on the left. But let's see how this goes here today in the San Siro in the finals of the European International Cup. As we'll go underway, their kickoff. Couple minutes in, 3 minutes to be exact. Rayo go on the ball, take a shot, it goes off the post and goes in. And 3 minutes in, we're already down a goal to nil. And it's a brilliant shot by that guy there. Number 7 of Rayo Ave, who already puts them 1-0 ahead. Look at this, he gets a through ball. And I was trying to put pressure on him with my center back, I think that is. But he just wouldn't give and kept on going. Great perseverance and tenacity. And takes a shot on with his left foot. Look how close it got to hit my player, his player, and the goalkeeper. But it gets past the goalkeeper, but doesn't get past the post. And Murillo Freitas gets himself a goal to open the scoring here for Rayo Ave. And this is our first attack of the game. Brilliant ball into the left to Moreno. The number 7 gets on the ball, whips in a ball into De Tomas. But that ball ends up for a corner as we go for another attack here. Trejo with brilliant footwork to turn, go inside, come back, again, find Medran, touch, get out of his feet. But that one was very close to go in, but not enough as the ball goes out of play and into touch. And we can see here the number 4 aiming to bend that ball around and into the far corner, but into the bottom far corner. He couldn't manage to do that. Rayo Ave with another attack here in the 40th minute. Nice build-up play, quick passing by Rayo Ave. Shot comes in right there, but a brilliant save by the goalkeeper Alberto to keep it 1-0 to the leading team. As the ball comes in, pinball in the box. As the ball comes out, shot, block, and the ball falls to them as they keep possession and they try to go to double their lead. As the ball now drops to their player, but Rayo Vallecano intercepts as they go down the line with Trejo. Trejo continues his lung-bursting run. Brilliant skill there to find Kakuta. Kakuta all alone in the wing, whips the ball in, and a brilliant header by Medran to equalize right here in the finals of the European International Cup. And a brilliant goal as everyone celebrates with him. Obviously, he has a real face in the game, so it's nice to see him score. And a player that we put in through training gets the reward by scoring. Kakuta with a lung-bursting run, as well as Trejo there. We have to give credit to both of those who linked up to find Medran in the first place. Brilliant cross in. Let's see this view from here. Great header. Great precise header into the bottom corner. Nothing the keeper could do. And we even the deficit here to 1-1 there. The manager super happy. Alvaro Medran with another goal in the European International Cup. And that will do for the first half as it ends 1-1. And let's see what the second half brings here as both teams are level-headed coming into halftime. And kickoff is imminent. There we go, the kickoff of the second half. First highlight comes to us as we kick off. Kakuta turning, still holds the ball with brilliant perseverance. Turn back, look at his back heel, little shimmy there, 2 deflections, and the ball makes itself into the back of the net. De Tomas with a goal, and he goes to celebrate in the cameras with the fans, and it's a comeback, and the comeback is complete by the number 9, whose initials are written on the back of his shirt. Brilliant tenacity by Kakuta. The back heel there, and look at this little shimmy there. Press the RB button, or R1 on the PlayStation 4, and a brilliant strike with his weaker left foot. It hits a defender, and the keeper couldn't see it in time, and actually reversed the ball into the other side of the net, and it makes the score 2-1. And De Tomas grabs his 3rd goal in the European International Cup. As we go for another counterattack, that's another attack from us, and Barber with a brilliant piece of skill lets fly from range, and a brilliant equal save to the bottom right of the goalkeeper to keep up. And Barber, the number 11, who recently agreed to transfer with Crystal Palace. We just have to see if it goes through. Brilliant save of the Rio Ave keeper. And now the corner is going to go in by Kakuta. Kakuta, who has 1 assist already, whips it in. And Gianelli Mbula, the former Stoke City man who we were playing as a defensive midfielder, who's pretty tall there, celebrates with Jose Pozo, makes it 3-1, doubles the lead for Rayo Vallecano, and they look to go all the way and win it now. The keeper, caught in no man's land, as the header headed down by Gianelli Mbula, and a first goal for him for the number 12. The former Stoke City man makes it 3-1 in the 81st minute. Brilliant goal to see for the CDM. Next highlight, we see Trejo coming off for the 36-year-old Estando, who I'm still debating whether to sell or to keep. But after this highlight, you might say I've made a decision. The ball is won back in the air, and we get the ball here. I'll let the commentators do the rest of the work here. Brilliant ball over the top, and look at this for a brilliant goal by Estando.
Put into the middle. Oh, that's an amazing overhead kick.
The substitute just coming on and scoring an absolute screamer of a bicycle kick. And that made the result 4-1 in the finals here. The fans going crazy. Estando couldn't believe it himself, and the whole team going to celebrate with him.
From him. Oh, I think he's picked him out from that left
See that one
side.
again.
Wonderful delivery.
Sensational, keeps his eye on the ball. Scores a terrific goal to make it 4-1. Look at this. Goal of the season contender already. Here by Estando. Brilliant. And the score is 4-1. Boca Estando gets his first goal, 36-year-old.
It is now
And that was the final whistle, which means that Rayo Vallecano are your champions for the European International Cup. We'll be getting more funds. It's a nice trophy to win here in front of the Rayo Vallecano fans who came to support their team here in Milan. It's going to be Alberto, the keeper, to pick up the trophy. Let's see the celebrations commence.
tournament over the course of the last few days, weeks.
So a successful pre-season tournament here for them. They hold aloft the European International Cup.
Yeah, well done to all concerned.
Our number one, our
They've
captain
enjoyed it,
Alberto,
taking
lifts
part in
the
this tournament
trophy
over the
there.
course of the last few
Sensational
days, weeks.
win by Rayo Vallecano. The celebrations commence in Madrid. They come home with extra prize money.
Well, you have to have the team photo. And they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home.
So that is the end of the first episode of the Rayo Vallecano career mode. If you enjoyed, leave a like. The episode 2 is going to probably drop by next weekend. If you like it, subscribe. For now, peace out, guys.